2016 and offer a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, guys? Emil Senek here with Real Sports Cards. We are live. We've got a little hockey mixer action that we are getting into here. I apologize well, first we were live with Prism K-League, and then I got a call from my realtor right at the end of that break, so I had to take care of that. So I appreciate your guys' patience, and let me push this one back a little bit, but we are finally live now. I just bought a house, so that's the big news right there. We had an offer in that we placed yesterday, and so we were waiting to hear back. We knew we'd hear back at some point today, and so we were talking with our realtor this morning, and then he called and then texted and said, hey, they had 10 offers on this house, and they wanted to work with you guys over everyone else, so which is kind of wild, actually. So I am super amped up right now, so I'm going to bring this energy into this break. First off, I got to show off this jersey. We've got the Kirill Kaprizov Fanatics Authentic jersey. There we go, all fully stitched. Kaprizov going to the Wild, and team Brian Cassis. Congrats, Brian. We'll get that marked for you. I get that marked right now, actually. And the break itself is going to be fun. I'm super pumped for this one, guys. This is the second one we ran back. We did the other one on, I want to say Thursday or something like that, and we had some nice stuff. So let's get into it. 23-24 SP Authentic, 24-25 SPX, 24-25 Credentials, 23-24 Clear Cut. Let's do it here. Good luck, guys. We'll start it off with SPX Hockey. We'll start it off with SPX Hockey. And let's see what damage we can do here guys. Box number 1. Bizzle, we got it. That was what the call was for. So he said they had 10 offers on the house, and they wanted to work with us on it. So we actually just signed the contract right before I went live. And we are going to be buying a house, which is wild. Kind of daunting, actually, but I'm super excited right now. I'm crazy excited. So, big win today after a whole bunch of anxiety and not knowing what was going to happen. We got it locked down, so I couldn't be more happy right now. Like I said, I just got to bring this energy into this break. Let's see some heat here. Good luck, guys. There is 341 of 399. Cale Makar. I appreciate it, Bizzle. We're amped up. This we walked into this house and we're like, yeah, we just kind of, it was one of those ones where you just knew that, like, that's where you want to live. This is my first time buying a house, but we had looked at a handful of houses that were like, don't really ever want to live here, but this one is pretty nasty. There's 371 of 399. Logan Stankoven for the Stars. Anto 7 with the Stankoven. It is 100% going to be a big weight off going into this week. We'll have a couple things to do regarding it. Oh, that's sweet. How about Jesper Wallstedt, Superscripts rookie ink for the Minnesota Wild? But knowing I don't have to look at any more houses takes a massive, massive weight off my shoulders for sure. There is Jesper Wallstedt, Superscripts out of the Wild, crushing this one to Team Brian. We got a silver, Marc-Andre Fleury. Those are unnumbered. And Vegas Golden Knights, Hollow View, Jack Eichel. SPX is a fun product. They really did a good job with this stuff this year. There is Nick Suzuki with the game film acetates. Nick Suzuki game film. And Adam Fantilli with a Finites. Adam Fantilli, number 394 of 999. Not a rookie there, but that is going to be our high serial number so far. 394. With a gold Scott Morrow for the Canes. And Bound for Glory, Mo Sider. And then we've got Montreal Canadiens. There is Lane Hudson with an acetate rookie. Canadians going to AOT. On the board. There we go. That's box number 1, guys. I'm actually going to sleeve up. Got a couple silvers in every box. A little bit different than the base. Yeah, my parents moved from Ohio, actually, so we had 2 houses when I was growing up. I grew up in, I spent the first couple years in my dad's first house in Minnesota, and then we moved out to the suburbs a little bit more, and that's where they are still at today. It's 24-25 Credentials hockey. What up, Hank the Tank? How you doing, my friends? Right, yeah, similar situation. Both my parents from Ohio, then moved out here. Hank is going pretty good. I was talking about it a little earlier. I just, the reason I pushed this one back, I just got off the phone with my realtor and signed the contract. I am buying a house. So I feel pretty pumped up right now that we got locked in. The house we were interested in had 10 other offers, and we got picked, surprisingly, or not surprisingly, I don't know. So I'm pretty pumped about that. So Sunday's going well. My Sunday's going well. Hope you guys are all having a great Sunday as well. There's number 88, first 500 fans, David Pastrnak. Pasta for the Bruins going to Hank the Tank. There you go, Hank. It's as easy as that. Nice card. I like those first X amount of fans. Leo Carlson jumping on the ice. We've got Graham Clark on the debut ticket access foil. And cheered to the Raptors. That is 73 of 149, Connor Bedard. Blackhawks going to G. Gill with the Bedard cheered to the Raptors. And we got to move this stuff back here just so we can get everything on our showcase. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're pretty pumped up. We're pretty pumped up about it. There's Scott Morrow, 376 out of 999 for the Canes. And our high serial number right now is 394, so we'll keep that up top. Crazy weird, Bizzle. I'm still definitely in a little bit of shock. I'm 100% still in a little bit of shock. There's Frank Nazar, 170 of 999 for the Blackhawks. And speed of the game, Braden Point. With Matvey Mishkov jumping on the ice. And Jason Pauline, 27 of 99. Debut ticket access ink for the Avalanche. Avs going to Don't Say My Name. We'll knock the stank over in there. Jesper Wallstead still in the mitten. Seth Jarvis, 185 of 299. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. This is my first house. My fiance currently owns a townhome, so now we're going to have to do the work to get that thing sold. But that'll be nice, so we can put a big chunk of that towards this new house. But yeah, the spot we're in is about 15 minutes from the shop. So it's actually a little closer than where I'm at right now, about 5-6 minutes closer, which will be nice too. Yeah, I literally just moved to my fiance's house about a month ago, maybe, and now we close August 28th. So I'll probably end up moving in like right after Labor Day weekend is what I'd assume. All right, we've got clear cut hockey. We've got rookie ink on a clear cut. That is Thomas Bordeleau, 8 of 65 with the rookie exclusives ink for the Sharks. That is going to Pun. There you go, Pun. Let's see, we'll knock Cale Makar now. Actually, we can keep them both up there with the Avalanche. 8 is going to be our low serial number. So yeah, I've got some work to do this next month. 30 days. 30 days. And then I'm locked in. I'm not moving again, maybe ever. I do not want to do any more moving. 2 times in one summer is more than enough for me. All right, here we go. Good luck, guys. Our first auto, Future Watch Retro Ink, Aiden McDonough. 112 of 699. The Canucks going to G. Gill. 112 of 699. Let's see here. We'll knock Connor Bedard color to get Aiden McDonough up top. Future Watch Red, Billy Sweezy. And oh, let's go. 500 of 999. Luke Hughes with the Future Watch Rookie Ink. The true SP Authentic Future Watch Auto, and a big one there. Luke Hughes for the Devils going to Don't Say My Name. That is taking our money mid. It's also taking our high serial number as well. I love that card. Congratulations. Don't Say My Name. Mikko Rantanen red. I'll just say Luke Hughes' name. There's Damon Hunt. 806. That's going to be our new high serial number. 806 of 999, Damon Hunt. And let's see, we're gonna knock the Lane Hudson hollow view. Keep the Wallstead up top. These $39 mixers, guys, these things have been amazing. Timo Meyer red. Let's see, hopefully we have some extra ink too. There's Spectrum Effects, Sidney Crosby. Future Watch red, Zach Benson. And Future Watch Spectrum Effects, Jonathan Gruden for the Penguins. What's next? Jonathan Quick with a red. And Pageantry, Dustin Wolf with Akito Hirose, Future Watch red. I'd love to get an extra auto here. Jack Eichel red. Blue, freshman focus, Matthew Patra. Brock Faber, Pageantry. Elliot Desnoyers, Future Watch red. And with that, we've got Pageantry, Adrian Kempe, Damon Hunt, Future Watch red. Stuart Skinner, Pageantry, Nico Hischier red. And just the proper amount of autos there. That is going to wrap us up. Another fun hockey mixer. Appreciate you guys getting this thing filled up for me. And that is going to do it here. I've got one break left up. Otherwise, it's all the Wisconsin boys here today. We've got our basketball mixer with Noir. So make sure you jump into that because we'll have some fun with Noir basketball a little bit later. And let's go. Let's recap this one. Starting off with our Reds. Billy Sweezy, Zach Benson, Akito Hirose, Elliot Desnoyers, Damon Hunt, Mikko Rantanen, Timo Meyer, Jonathan Quick, Jack Eichel, Nico Hischier. Pageantry, Dustin Wolf, and Brock Faber. Jonathan Gruden, Spectrum Effects, and Sidney Crosby, Spectrum Effects. We'll have some more soon. The Silvers, Landon Slaggert, Marc-Andre Fleury, and Jack Hughes. Some acetates, Nick Suzuki game film. Hollowview, Jack Eichel. Gold, Scott Morrow. Bound for Glory, Mo Sider. Logan Stanko, numbered to 999. Adam Fantilli, numbered to 999. And Hollowview rookie Lane Hudson. Oh, we also had from SP Authentic the blue Matthew Patra, freshman focus. And then from Credentials, Connor Bedard, 73 of 149. Jumping on the ice, insert Matvey Mishkov. Frank Nazar, numbered to 999. Seth Jarvis to 299. Graham Clark, debut ticket access hollow. And Scott Morrow, 376 of 999 for the Canes. Which will take us to our showcase, the Bruins. On the first 500 fans, pasta going to Hank the Tank. Aiden McDonough, Future Watch Rookie Ink out of 699. The Canucks going to G. Gill. The Avalanche here with a Cale Makar to 399. And debut ticket access, Jason Pauline, 21 of 99. As both going to Don't Say My Name. Superscripts, rookie auto, Jesper Wallstead, Minnesota Wild, going to Team Brian. And then we've got our low serial number of the break, 8 of 65, Thomas Bordelot, exclusive clear cut auto, Sharks to Pun. We've got Damon Hunt, 806 of 999, Future Watch, the Wild, with 1 point for the low serial number, going to Team Brian. And Luke Hughes, 500 of 999. True Future Watch Rookie Ink. The Devils going to Don't Say My Name. I know who he is. I'm not going to say his name, though. Congratulations. Let's add up our points here. See where we're at on the week. All right, so Devils in the money mitt. Sharks with the low serial number. And Wild with the high serial number. Hank, appreciate you, my guy. Thanks for popping in. All right, we will get a quick refresh. Our weekly segment, Ammo up top with 50, Greg in second with 31, Dustin with 20. First place gets 1,000, second place gets 500, third place gets 250 there. A lot of other people can still catch up. That's going to do it here, guys. Appreciate you as always, and we will see you back here later with some basketball. Thanks, guys.